What if achieving financial freedom is the same as climbing a staircase? You know the exact steps you need to take. You also know nobody jumps from the ground floor to the top in one leap. You just take it one step at a time. The most important thing is knowing which step you're on and what to do to get to the next level. There's a framework I found that breaks wealth into 7 levels, from just starting out all the way to true financial freedom. And here's what I love about it. Every level has a clear action plan. You don't need a finance degree and you don't need to be rich already. You just need to know where you are and what to do from there. Today, I'm walking you through all 7 levels, what each one looks like, what traps you need to watch out for, and the exact moves that get you to the next one. Wherever you're starting from, by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to do right away to move towards your desired level. Let's get into it. Level 1, survival. Money controls you. This is the level where every paycheck is basically spoken for before it even hits your account. You're covering the basics, rent, food, gas, but there's no real breathing room. A lot of people land here in their 20s, right when they're first on their own, figuring out adult life for the first time with 0 practice runs. The signs are clear, and I know how stressful this may feel. You live paycheck to paycheck. Your bank account balance gets close to 0 before payday. Credit card balance keeps growing. Every bill feels stressful. One missed paycheck creates panic. Life at level 1 isn't easy, and what makes level 1 so difficult isn't just the lack of money, it's that there are traps everywhere. These traps don't look dangerous. In fact, they often sound completely reasonable. They're the little voices in our heads that convince us money is tight, there's nothing left over to save, or it's okay to spend today and worry about tomorrow later. That may all sound reasonable, but what it's really doing is postponing the habit until someday. And the problem with someday is that it rarely arrives on its own. If all of these sound familiar, you're not alone. I've been there at one point. What's important is to know what you need to do to move you forward. There are 4 actions you can take. Number 1, know your numbers. Not a vague sense of your finances, the actual figures. What do you take home each month? What's your rent, food, utilities, gas? Dollar for dollar. You can't fix what you haven't measured. Number 2, spend intentionally. Before you buy anything, ask the question, is this a must-have or a nice-to-have? You just need to buy on purpose instead of on autopilot. Number 3, live below your means. This is the quiet engine behind every single level above this one. It's not about deprivation. It's about creating the tiniest bit of gap between what you earn and what you spend, because that gap is where you start building your wealth. Number 4, increase your earning power. Ask yourself, can I go for that promotion? Could I start a small side hustle? Is there a skill I could learn this year that makes me more valuable? Cutting spending has a floor. Your income doesn't. If this is you sitting at level 1, that's okay, genuinely. We all start somewhere, and getting here, tuning in today, already means you're paying more attention than most people ever do. The good news is, the next level isn't about earning some huge new salary or having it all figured out overnight. Following the action plan will take you straight to level 2. Level 2 is stability. You've stopped drowning, you've made it past the panic. Slowly, you are feeling some relief, and it's well-earned. At this level, you can actually breathe a little. Getting here matters more than people give it credit for, because this is the level where your finances start becoming predictable instead of a monthly surprise. These are the signs for level 2. Your bills are paid on time most months. You're making at least the minimum payments on debt. Your checking account usually stays positive. You have a little money left over after paying bills. You're beginning to think about future goals instead of just next month's bills. Level 2 has a specific flavor of trap. It's not panic spending, it's comfort spending. Since all the bills are being taken care of, there can be a false sense of comfort. One example of that is, I can afford a new car and reliability matters, so I should buy a new one. Reliability is a real need. New is usually the expensive way to solve it. If that's you in level 2, I want to first congratulate you. It may not feel glamorous, but you've reached a place where you can finally breathe. Take your time to make the right decision, and more importantly, take action to get to level 3, where the chance of ever sliding back to level 1 gets smaller and smaller. There are 3 simple steps and 1 bonus one if you feel ambitious. 1. Create a written budget, not a vague mental estimate. An actual plan where every dollar has a job before you spend it. This is the difference between wondering where your money went and telling it where to go. 2. Automate everything you can. Bill payments, a savings transfer, and a retirement contribution. Aim for at least 5% to start. Automation removes the willpower requirement. You don't have to be disciplined every single day if the system just handles it. 3. Keep increasing your earning power. Same 3 questions as before because they never stop being useful. Can you get promoted? Start a side hustle? Learn a skill that raises your ceiling? The final one is a bonus action. Negotiate down high-interest debt. Make a phone call to a credit card company asking for a lower rate. This can save real money. It's one of the highest return conversations you'll ever have. Level 1 is about surviving the month. Level 2 is about learning to control the month. And that's a bigger step than most people realize. It isn't easy to stay consistent when every extra dollar feels like it should be spent instead of saved. But you've made real progress. You're telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. Now you're ready for level 3, where your money starts working differently. Level 3. Security. Money no longer keeps you awake at night. At this level, you've moved beyond simply paying the bills. You truly deserve a pat on the back. For the first time, you've got real cushion underneath you. An unexpected expense feels annoying, but it doesn't break you. If you still don't know if you are here or not, take a look at these signs. You've established an emergency fund, high-interest debt is gone or firmly under control. You spend intentionally instead of emotionally. You're consistently investing every single paycheck. Bills are paid automatically and you're not tracking the timing in your head anymore. A car repair or medical bill is inconvenient but not devastating. You should be very proud to get to level 3. You've earned the right to feel steady. The traps here get sneakier because they don't feel like roadblocks. They feel like rewards you've earned. Things like a bigger house, a luxury vacation, a nicer car feels well-deserved. None of these are wrong on their own. The danger is when every raise goes toward funding a bigger lifestyle instead of a bigger portfolio. So be careful and don't let the traps slow you down. The actions you can take in level 3 should be easy enough to tackle since you've already been practicing them all along. 1. You already established the emergency reserves. Just ensure you have reserves for 6 to 9 months of expenses and not just 3. The bigger the cushion, the more risk you can afford to take with the rest of your money. 2. Increase your investing from 5% up to 10% of your pay. The habit is already built. Now it's about turning up the volume. Capture every dollar of your employer match if your company offers one. This is still free money on the table and take advantage of it. 3. Save for major life goals. A home down payment, your kids' education, whatever the next big milestone is for you specifically. 4. Keep increasing your skills and income. You probably noticed by now, this never stops being the highest leverage move available to you at any level. Level 3 isn't when you become wealthy, it's when you become resilient, and that's not nothing. Staying disciplined here is genuinely hard, but that quiet discipline and consistency is exactly what got you here. Believe it or not, you are closer to level 4 growth than you probably realize. For years, you've been working for your money. Now, for the very first time, your money is starting to work for you, and you can see it with your own eyes. Compound interest stops being a concept you read about and starts being something you actually watch happen. The machine is finally running on all cylinders. The signs are clear. Your investment portfolio grows consistently over time. Your annual investment gains become genuinely noticeable. You think in percentages instead of dollar amounts. You compare opportunity costs before making large purchases. You own appreciating assets instead of accumulating liabilities. You understand that time is your greatest investing advantage. You get more excited about buying investments than buying things. You want the momentum to continue. So watch out for a couple traps that may slow you down. Number 1, thinking you're smarter than the market. This is the level where people start picking stocks, timing entries, chasing the next big thing, and where a lot of otherwise good progress gets undone by overconfidence. Number 2, try not to become obsessed with net worth. Checking it daily, tying your mood to its swings are not good signs for the portfolio or your health. The number matters, but it's not something to stare at like a stock ticker. The action plan becomes easier and easier because it's a matter of repetition at this point. 1. Increase your investment rate. If you were at 10%, push toward 15 to 20% as your income allows. The engine's running, feed it more fuel. 2. Know your financial independence number. This is where the math from level 5 starts becoming real to you. Knowing your target gives every decision from here on a clear why. 3. Stay consistent. This level rewards boring, repeated behavior more than any clever move. The person who invests the same amount every month for 10 years usually beats the person trying to time it perfectly. 4. Maximize your tax-advantaged accounts. IRA, HSA, and 401k, these aren't just savings vehicles. They're some of the highest leverage tools available for keeping more of what you earn. Level 4 is the turning point. Your paycheck still matters, but it's no longer your only engine for building wealth. For the first time, your investments are creating wealth while you sleep. What you will realize is something interesting starts to happen. The growth starts feeling exponential. And that's exactly where level 5 picks up. Level 5, independence. Your money can support your lifestyle. You are finally here. This is the famous benchmark, the FIRE movement. FIRE stands for financial independence and retire early. The belief is you can retire when you have accumulated a net worth of roughly 25 times your annual expenses. This allows you to withdraw around 4% a year, and historically, your money doesn't run out. This means work becomes a choice, not a necessity. You no longer depend on a paycheck to survive. If you're still working, it's because you want to, not because you have to. In case you are not 100% positive, here are the signs you're in level 5. Your passive income covers your living expenses and can support your lifestyle. Now you can walk away from a job without financial panic and say no to work that doesn't align with your values or passion. Retirement isn't a distant dream. It's available whenever you choose, and many life decisions aren't only driven by one factor, money, anymore. You've truly reached the level where you are in total control and have the freedom to choose. The traps at this level are different from every level before it. Up until now, your entire focus for years, maybe decades, has been on one thing: how do I make more money? And then at level 5, that question just disappears. It's answered, which sounds like it should feel amazing, and it does. But it also leaves a strange gap. Suddenly, the skill that got you here isn't the skill you need anymore. Now, the question is, what do I actually want for myself outside of that pursuit? And that is a genuinely hard shift to make. So the traps in level 5 are things like staying in jobs you don't enjoy or retiring from something instead of to something. What you need to start working on is to start shifting your mindset and take these actions. 1. Define your desired life. Ask yourself, if money were no longer the reason I worked, what would I actually do? This is the real work of level 5 and takes understanding yourself to draw conclusions. 2. Protect your wealth. You're shifting from the accumulation phase into the conservation phase. The goal is no longer just building, it's making it last. That's why it's worth reviewing regularly. Your withdrawal strategy, asset allocation, tax efficiency, estate planning, and insurance coverage. 3. Focus on time, not money. Your most valuable asset is starting to shift from income to time. It's important to consider how you will spend your time as intentionally as you used to spend your paycheck. At level 5, your investments cover your expenses. You could stop working and the math checks out. Everything should work on paper. The fun level is number 6. After you've proven all is true, are you ready to actually start implementing? Level 6. Freedom. What should I do today? Money is no longer your biggest constraint. Time becomes your most valuable asset. For most of your life, the question was, how can I make more money? Now the question becomes, what should I do with my time? And that's a much harder question than it sounds. It's genuinely disorienting to have the constraint that shaped every decision for 20 plus years suddenly lifted. If that's you, you already know the signs, so I won't list them out one by one. You've worked long and hard to get to level 6. This is phenomenal work. Take a moment to recognize the sacrifice, the compromise, everything it took to get here. This is the day you've been waiting your whole life for. And here's the thing, these signs have been true for a while now. What differentiates level 6 from level 5 is knowing something and living it. In level 5, you internalized you have the means to live your best life without working another day. In level 6, you are living like it's true. And that gap between knowing something and living it turns out to be a lot wider than you expect. The trap here is you have the level 6 wealth, but still living in level 2 mindset. The math works out, but your instinct has not caught up. Here's how to help your instinct catch up. First, establish your no-budget zone, one of the most powerful mindset shifts available. A spending threshold below which you simply don't analyze the decision anymore. It just happens. Next, refine your team. The professionals who got you here may not be the right ones to help you protect and optimize what you've built. Revisit who's actually on your team. Lastly, find new ways to give back. With accumulation no longer the main focus, this is where a lot of people find their energy naturally redirects toward impact. For a lot of you, level 6 is genuinely the final stop, and that's completely okay. Freedom on its own is already more than most people ever get to experience, but for others, there's one more shift waiting. Not because you need it, but because you want it. Legacy is where wealth stops being about your life and starts becoming about every life it touches after you. And if that pulls at you even a little, that's level 7. Your wealth becomes bigger than yourself. Legacy isn't only about how much money you leave behind, it's about what our money makes possible after you're gone. At this level, money has stopped being about buying a better life. You've already achieved freedom. Now wealth becomes a tool to create impact. Your focus shifts from how much can I accumulate to how much good can I create. The sense of fulfillment comes from watching something you built benefit beyond you. Signs you're here. You think about legacy, not just net worth. Your financial decisions consider future generations. You're building a system that can continue without you. You mentor and teach others. You fund causes you genuinely believe in. You create opportunities for others, and your wealth has a mission behind it. Realistically, very few people ever reach this level, and if you're here, you already know that. So the question is, what do you actually want to do with it? These actions may help you fulfill your vision. Define your legacy goals. Ask the real question, what do you want to be remembered for? Build systems that continue without you. Whether it's a foundation, a business, or family framework, legacy runs by a systems will last generations. Next important action, transfer values, not just assets. Money without values behind it tends to dissolve within a generation or two. But the mindset, the why, those are what actually get passed down. Lastly, surround yourself with people thinking on this level. This kind of long view thinking is rare, and it compounds the same way money does. You become who you're around. There you have it. The 7 levels of wealth from survival all the way to legacy. And here's the thing worth remembering. Nobody skips levels. Nobody starts at 5. Every single person who's ever reached financial freedom walked through survival, stability, then security, one deliberate decision at a time. If you've made it this far, you are already on the path to your next level. And the next level really is closer than it feels. If this helped you figure out where you're standing, do me a favor and hit subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Your encouragement motivates me to create more useful content for this community. If you are looking for ways to creatively cut expenses, check out this video to see how I use the 7 frugal hacks to save up $50,000.